clear of fogs, but shows her still. Her hair, her laugh, her quiet will. I wipe it clear, but she remains. In shapes of steam and window pane. The floor still creaks where she would walk. And I swear I hear her late night talk. The lamp still flickers like her eyes. Right before she whispered lies, she left no trace, not even close. Just the weight of air that still knows. I try to breathe, I try to sleep, but this room holds what I can't keep. Still hears her name, even when I don't speak the same. She's gone, but something stays, like perfume that won't wash away. The curtains move without the wind. Like she just stepped out, then back in. The record skips on our old song. It's been playing broken all night long. I've changed the locks, I've repainted walls, but nothing deafens these echo calls. without a pen, without a trace. This room never asked questions, it only listened. And even now, it still answers to her silence. The room still hears her name when it rains or when it's plain. She laughed but never really did. This house remembers like a kid. Like every word gave up in time. I light another, close my eyes, but your voice don't answer like it tried. The melodies all start the same, but fall apart when I reach your name. The rhymes don't hold, the chords feel thin, like the love we wrote but never lived in. I've got lines that lead to nowhere, crushes too afraid to care. I try to write, I try to feel, but the verses blur what used to be real. Cigarettes and songs I never finish, all the parts of me you slowly diminish. I hum the tune, but lose weeks in silence, mourns the loss. Still I strum and chase the ghost of a chorus that needed you the most. Some songs beg to be heard, others stay quiet, just like the people who leave without saying enough. Cigarettes and songs I never finished, truths we smoked and then diminished. I light the match, but not for life, just to see the smoke dance through the night. And the night just began. You walked out slow, like the last good man. Left my soul in the hallway, lights all dim. Now this silence early spring, but the notes came out cracked and dry, like the way you said goodbye. Yeah, lit the match, and I held the flame. Now every shadow calls your name. This heart's a bar with no last call, and I drink your ghost till I can't crawl. I used to believe in forever, but even forever burns slow in your hands. Now I just believe in the next drink and maybe the next song. Whiskey rain falling down like tears, burning holes through all my years. Midnight fire won't let me sleep. Your memory's a wound that's buried deep. Walking this line between dark and light, every step feels like a silent fight. I got a heart full of thunder, soul full of cracks, trying to hold it together while the world turns its back. You said I was strong, but never stayed to see. The pieces of myself I gave to keep you free. Now the wind tells stories I can't forget, like a love that died with unpaid debt. But no one hears, so I drown my pain in chords and tears. This mic's the only friend I trust. It never leaves, it never rusts. I'm a soul on the edge, holding on to nothing, shouting at the sky, but the clouds ain't budging. All I got's this voice and broken strings, singing truth like a choir with rusted wings. Tried faith, tried fire, tried whiskey and sin, but the ghosts I lost keep pulling me in. I write my wounds in a 4/4 beat, with bleeding fingers and no retreat. Still I rise when the spotlight's cold. Still I burn with a story untold. You can knock me down, throw me blind, but I got soul, soul don't die. They said the edge was where it ends, but I found it's where truth begins. Not where I fall, but where I fight. I'm a soul on the edge, holding on to nothing, shouting at the sky, but the clouds ain't budging. All I got's this voice you find me on that ledge one day, don't pull me back. Just let me play. Used to leave the light on low so I could find you when I got home. Now the switch just stares at me like it knows you're gone permanently. Your slipper's still by the bathroom door. I keep them there, don't know what for. I still hear your steps on the stair, even though I know there's no one there. This house breathes your silence loud. Every wall is wrapped in cloud. Even your perfume starts to fade, but not the promise that you made. There's no light left in the hallway, just a shadow where love used to stay. I still talk like you can hear, but baby, even echoes disappear. Your cup's still stained with your favorite tea. I stare at it like it's judging me. The bed's too wide for dreams to grow. I sleep on the edge so I don't feel the hole. The hallway clock just ticks inside, like it's tired of all my wires. Even the frames start turning dull, as if your smile can't shine through it all. I still leave the door cracked just a little, like you might walk in with a grin and a riddle. But the light don't flicker like it used to do, 'cause the house stopped breathing.
I speak in echoes, not in sound. My words fall halfway to the ground. Used to sing with fire in my chest. Now I whisper like the rest. You took the song, left the refrain. Now I'm just a verse drowned in rain. I used to stand, now I sway like a tree that begs the wind to stay. My hands still play the chords we knew, but they tremble like I'm missing you. This melody don't feel the same when half of me still calls your name. I'm half a voice, half a man. Since you slipped right through my hands, can't find the rest of who I was, left behind in your quiet my jacket hangs just like my hope, a little warm, a little broke. The mirror stares but don't reflect the man you love, the one you left. The records play, but they don't sound like they did when you were around. I hum along, then fade to none, like dust pretending to be sun. Used to be a voice that filled the room, now it's just there pretending to sing. Used to be a man with a name, now I'm just what sing, too soft, too slow. It's 'cause the rest of me never came home.
The mirror fogs but shows her still. Her hair, her laugh, her quiet will. I wipe it clear, but she remains in shapes of steam and window pane. The floor still creaks where she would walk, and I swear I hear her late night talk. The lamp still flickers like her eyes, right before she whispered lies. She left no trace, not even clothes, just the weight of air that still knows. I try to breathe, I try to sleep, but this room holds what I can't keep. The room still hears her name, even when I don't speak the same. She's gone, but something stays, like perfume that won't wash away. just move without the wind, like she just stepped out then back in. The record skips on our old song. It's been playing broken all night long. I've changed the locks, I've repainted walls, but nothing deafens these echo calls. She carved her name into this space without a pen, without a trace. This room never asked questions, it only listened. And even now, it still answers to her silence. The room still hears her name when it rains or when it's plain. She left, but never really did. This house